My name is Vanessa and I'm doing a monologue from the food chain where I'm playing Amanda. So, we're back in the city, it's Monday morning, and he told me he wanted to go for a walk. So naturally I started to put my shoes on. I thought he meant together. But then he said he wanted to go alone. He was working on an idea for a film, mapping it out in his mind, as it were. But I was a little hurt, to be honest. But Ford is a genius. I've seen all of his films before we even met, and they're just searing. Penetrating in a very powerful way. So I did not want to question his process. It's very important that an artist to be nurtured. So he went out, and I took a shower, and then I decided to do some writing. I am a poet, vocationally. That's what I do. I was working on a new poem untitled 103, and I was being very productive. I looked at the clock, it was 10:30, and I had written 3 lines. I was being very productive. And then I realized it was 10:30, and Ford wasn't there. And then I started thinking if it was possible that he would be walking 10.5 hours. It's possible, right? Anyway, I didn't want to overthink, so I went to bed and I turned and tossed. I couldn't sleep. And then I started to have this image in my mind of Ford lying in the hospital bed. Or dead in a ditch. And then, of course, I started thinking, he hates me! That's it! We rushed into this, he's left me. I must have done something wrong. I was too aggressive. No. I was too passive. I was too passive-aggressive. This is Vanessa and I'm doing a monologue from The Tempest where I'm playing Miranda. I do not know one of my sex, no woman's face, remember, save from my class mine own. Nor have I seen more than I may call man than you, good friend, and my dear father. How features are abroad I'm skilless of, but by my modesty, the jewel in my dower, I would not wish any companion in the world but you, nor can imagination form a shape besides yourself to like of. Oh, but I prattle something too wildly, and my father's precepts I therein do forget. Do you love me? Oh, I am a fool to weep at what I'm glad of, at my unworthiness, that dare not offer what I desire to give, and much less take what I shall die to want. But this is trifling, and now the more it seeks to hide itself, the bigger bulk it shows. Hence, bashful cunning, and prompt me, plain and holy innocence. I am your wife, if you will marry me. If not, I'll die your maid. To be your fellow, you may deny me, but I'll be your servant, whether you will or no. Hi, my name is Vanessa and this is my profile. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself. Well, when I was younger, I ended up going to law school because in Brazil, when you're a good student, they either expect you to, they put so much pressure and they expect you to do something big, and what they consider big is like going to medicine school or to law school. and I was so sure I didn't want to go to medicine school. So I ended up going to law school, which was good actually. I liked it because I'm so curious person. I like reading and I'm so like curious about making connection and do stuff, which I really loved it. But there was something missing. So when I finished law, I passed the bar and I just moved to New York to study acting. And it was like the best thing I ever done in my whole life. I loved it, like amazing. Why I love acting? I think I love acting because it makes me more of a human being, if it makes sense. Because I love the whole process of analyzing the character and like all the steps you do in order to be able to go to stage and perform. I think it makes you, like it forces you to know yourself better in order to be able to know that person and what they can do. And it makes me understand people around better. I mean, it makes me more open and more understanding about people because you can judge your character, and it's just amazing like how you were able to touch people so, and how brave you should be like to face all the challenges and then to go through all your experience and to use yourself as much as you can to be able to portray this person's life and to be able to touch people with your performance. It was makes me like want to do it more because I was touched by that. And the truth is, I think like all this bravery that it takes and all this willing to take risks that I want to do it. That's why I want to do it. I want to be able to be open. I want to be the best actress I can be. I want to be the most given actress I can be. I want to be able to work moment to moment to my partner's behavior. I want to be touched. I want to touch people. I want to be able to do this interaction. I'm doing 2 monologues. One from Romeo and Juliet, when I'm playing Juliet, and another one from Sweet Butter of Our Youth. I'm playing Heavenly. Thank you.